Making a $1 million little thing for the Lost Drive-In Theater. And you know what was right over there? Drive-ins. From where you can see right now on Western Avenue and on Vine Street. On Western, there were 3 drive-ins. On Crenshaw over there were 2. There was 1 on Vine Street, gone. Not a drive-in in Hollywood. As we sit today, there is not a drive-in in Hollywood. They're in the Valley, they're in downtown LA, they're in Culver City, but they're not in Hollywood. Oh.
Within a minute.
Oh, we're never going to get back in time. You said you were just going to go around the block.
Take it easy.
Yeah?
Hi, this is Johnny Simpson. You know.
Where are you? You were supposed to be back here 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. Well, look, I'm sorry.
Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm at Sunland and...
Sunland? You said you were only going around the block.
Yeah. Well, look, I like the job a lot, and I wanted to see how it would move out before I really decided. I think I might buy it, though.
All right. You just get back here in a hurry, that's all. In a real hurry.
Well, it might take a little time. We ran out of gas.
You what?
Well, you guys never keep enough in these things.
Now, you listen to me, kid. You said you'd be back here in 10 minutes. I've got a real heavy date on tonight. Now, how soon can you get some gas in that thing and get it back here?
Well, let me see if I can find a station around here. Hold on. There's nothing to get excited about. Just take it easy. No gas station around here, I guess. But look, I'll tell you what I could do. I could call up my father, and he could bring some over to me. That way I could be back at your place in about an hour or so.
An hour?
Well, look, if that's too long, after I get the gas, I could drive it on home, and then bring it back in the morning, and give you a deposit.
Well, all right. But by 9 in the morning, you have that car in here to me, or I'll have the cops out there after you.
You can trust me. I'll be there.
Why won't you tell me? What are you trying to do?
Show Maury who's a chicken.
Does it make if he called you chicken? You don't know what he wants you to do. You might get hurt.
Betty, I told you, just go home. I'll be all right.
Well, I can't go home if you're mad at me.
I'm mad at you. It's just that you don't understand. Don't you know that a guy's got to feel that his girl thinks he's okay, no matter what he does?
No, I don't think that.
Well, then go home. I told you to.
Johnny, I can't say you're right just because you say you are. You lied to the man about your age and about not having any gas, and now you're going to do some other crazy thing. I can't say that's right, Johnny.
Well, then go home. Who needs you?
Where'd you get it?
None of your business.
Oh, you didn't steal it now, did you, Johnny boy? I wouldn't want to be associated with no car thieves. And my old lady'd bust a gut if she thought I was running around with a car thief.
Let's get to it, Maury.
Think you can do it with this, huh?
It moves.
Yeah, well, moving ain't everything. What I got in mind takes more than moving. It takes guts.
Name it.
You know, maybe when I tell you what I got in mind, you ain't gonna be so cocky. All right, this is what I figure, big shot. So you and me can settle this once and for all. I got a nice lonely spot in mind. And all you gotta do is follow me up there. You know what I mean? Bam! Hey, you look a little pale. What are you scared of, Johnny boy? Maybe you'll be lucky. Maybe you won't get killed. Well, what do you say, big shot? You're gonna back out an hour later?
I'm ready any time you are.
Okay, chicken. Okay.
Let's go.
Hey, looks like your girl's a little worried about you, Johnny boy.
If we're going, let's go, Maury. Betty, go home.
Now, is that any way to talk to a doll like Betty? Hey, why don't you come out and watch the kid in action?
Oh, Maury, please don't get him in trouble again.
Now, what's the worry? We're just going over to Comstock and Highway 6 and have a little fun.
Johnny, what are you going to do?
I said don't worry. I can hear the rubber screaming now as your boyfriend hits the brakes. He'll never go through with it. Look how sick he looks right now.
Let's get to it, Maury.
Hey, he puts on a good show, doesn't he? Let's go.
Oh, Johnny, don't go. Please don't go.
Betty, will you go home? Go away, will you?
Johnny, please.
All right, big shot. Now, you go up here exactly a quarter of a mile. Turn around and wait. I'll go down here a quarter of a mile. I'm gonna blow my horn 3 times. On the 3rd honk, you roll out to 65. And stay at 65 and keep the white line in the center. And if you do have any guts, we'll meet nice and pretty like, right here in the middle. Oh, I hope you don't get too much blood on your nice new stolen car.
Maury, what if he don't stop?
Are you kidding? Can't you see how scared he is? It'll stop. this all about, Sergeant?
Are you Mr. Palmer?
Yes.
Mr. Palmer, there's no charge against your daughter. The chief just thought you ought to come on down. It seems your daughter's running around with the wrong crowd. The chief said that fact might impress you if you had to come down to the police station to pick her up.
Would you mind telling me what happened and how my daughter was involved?
It seems this young fellow and his crowd were trying to kill each other with hot rods. He's the only one we got. Your daughter was responsible for preventing a very serious accident. But if I were you, I'd advise her to choose better company.
I appreciate your advice, Sergeant. But I have the utmost faith in my daughter. If there was trouble, I'm sure she had no part of it.
Mr. Palmer, I have a daughter of my own. Just trying to be helpful.
Thank you, Sergeant.
All right, miss, you may go.
Come on, Betty.
Good night, Johnny.
Night, Betty.
Good night, Johnny.
Night, Mr. Palmer. Hey, Sergeant.
Yes?
What time is it?
5 minutes of 11.
I'm Frank Simpson, the boy's father. Just tell me what the charges are, and I'll
Find all the charges right in here. Mr. Simpson, it will be necessary for you and the boy to appear before Judge Grant in his chambers, Juvenile Hall, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Now, isn't there some way that I can...
It's all right, son. You can go along home with your father now. That'll be all for tonight.
Come on, Sonny.
Police Department, Sergeant Benson.
What's wrong with you, John? Haven't I given you everything you really need? And what do I get in return? Disgrace. First a wild, reckless speeding charge, and now this. What's wrong with you, son? Tell me what's bothering you. I'm not stupid. I can understand.
Johnny, if there's something you want to say, say it.
John! When I'm talking to you, you show a little respect, you understand? And another thing, young man, I want you to quit that job at the service station. Don't look at me as though I were a monster. If you can't stay out of trouble because of cars, you'd better stay as far away from them as possible.
Yeah.
Why, Martha? Why can't I get through to him?
It's intermission time, folks. Hey, stay right where you are.
Look, Johnny, the car's back on the lot and the judge didn't give you too much trouble. Just remember what I said and everything will be fine.
Thanks for listening, Betty.
Hey, what happened to my ace mechanic?
Hi, Bert.
Hi, Betty. Where were you?
Well,
It's all right, Johnny. Tell him.
I won't be able to work here anymore, Bert. And here's your uniform.
Well, why not?
Well, on account of last night. It's kind of hard to have to tell you, but...
You don't have to tell me, kid. Sergeant Benson told me the whole story this morning when he came by for gas.
When you know. I had to promise my father I'd quit.
I hate to lose you, kid. Hey, Johnny, do me one last favor, will you? The manifolds for the rod came this morning. Would you fit them on for me?
Sure, Bert.
Thanks.
Hey, Betty, come on back and watch me.
So that's what a manifold is.
What'd you think?
Hey, Johnny, I gotta go for a little while. Can you keep an eye on the station for me?
Sure, Bert.
Okay, thanks. I'll be back in a little while.
I don't think this area will take that kind of development. We'll have to figure out some way to cut the costs. Yes?
There's a Mr. Bert Morrison to see you, Mr. Simpson.
I can't see anyone right now, Miss Morgan. Who did you say?
Mr. Bert Morrison.
Send him in. We'll have to talk about this later, gentlemen. In the meantime, try to figure out something on a different cost level.
Mr. Simpson, I'm Bert Morrison.
Sit down. What can I do for you?
Well, I kind of thought I could do something for you.
Oh? Like what?
Mr. Simpson, I know I got no right to interfere in your private life, but, well, it's about Johnny.
What about it?
He needs your help, Mr. Simpson.
Is that what you came here to tell me?
Yeah, that's right.
Don't you think that my son's welfare is my responsibility?
Well, why don't you do something about it?
Johnny has everything he really needs.
Everything except what he needs most, a father.
Now, you listen to me, Morrison.
Look, Mr. Simpson, simmer down. Blowing your top isn't going to help anybody. Now, you listen to me. I happen to have a boy just about Johnny's age. He's been a cripple since he was 9 years old, but that doesn't mean I treat him like another mouth to feed just because we're under the same roof. We happen to like each other. We do things together. Lots of things. Yeah, he's got a little woodworking shop. We work in there together. We even build model airplanes together. We fly them together.
That's nice.
Just a couple of guys having fun together. Can you say the same about you and Johnny?
Now, if you're referring to the fact that I won't let him have a hot rod or work in your gas station, I think he's given ample evidence that he's not capable of coping with this sort of thing.
Oh, sure, Mr. Simpson. Johnny's got problems. But do you know anything about them? Do you know what they are? Has he ever come to you and said, Dad, I need some help. How about it?
I think you better leave, Morrison.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't blame you for resenting my interference, Mr. Simpson, but for Johnny's sake, I'd like to warn you to try to find out who he is. Else I'm afraid you're in for a lot of heartaches. Mr. Simpson, help Johnny grow up.
Hey, Betty, will you hand me that wrench over there? No, the bigger one.
Here, Johnny. But I don't think we should make any changes until Bert gets back.
But it's got to work better. Look, if the can had more duration, I could get another 500 RPMs out of it.
Well, I suppose you're right, but I still think you ought to wait until Bert gets back.
Oh, Bert will see right away when I explain it to him. You know, I can talk to him. It's great to have a guy you can talk to, an older guy. A guy that doesn't always call you Sonny. You know, the only time my dad called me by my right name is when he swore at me.
He doesn't mean anything by it, Johnny.
Yeah.
Morris.
Hey, here he comes. Watch this. We'll have a little fun with him. Yeah, they let you out, huh? I thought they'd give you at least 20 years.
What do you want, Maury?
Like I told you, I'd be back in when I needed my windshield cleaned. Dust it off a little, will you, buddy boy?
Yeah. Dust it off yourself, buddy boy.
You made a big mistake, big shot. Now, get your hands off of me. I'm going. Get out of here. Don't come back either. You're going to be sorry for that someday, Morrison. Come on.
Didn't anybody ever teach you how to fight?
Sure.
It sure looks like it.
Come on, Johnny.
What in heaven's name did you buy those silly things for?
Maybe it's a start.
But fighting, isn't there anything else?
From what I hear, it's one of the first things he needs to learn. I don't know what happened to Sonny and me. He used to have fun when he was little. And the years get by.
Well, maybe it's just a phase of growing up. You know, he's changing. Maybe you're making too much of it.
You know something, Martha? Maybe I haven't let him grow up. Well, I guess I better go talk to him. He might not like this idea at all.
Frank, now, whatever you do, don't get angry with him.
I won't. Come in. Hi, Sonny. I could talk to you for a minute.
Sure, Dad.
I talked to Bert today. Bert Morrison.
So?
Sorry to hear about that fight.
He didn't hurt me.
I'm sure he didn't. I thought you might like to learn how to take care of yourself. You know, when I was in college, I was pretty good. I was middleweight champion for 2 years.
Yeah? Hey, you never told me that.
No, I guess we never did get around to talk about that, did we? Well, how about it? Would you like me to give you a few pointers? We could get up early tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
I know.
Don't you have to go to the office?
Oh, I guess it wouldn't hurt me to stay home from the office on Saturday once in a while. How about it?
Well, if you want to.
Good night, son.
Hollywood Boulevard's down there, and every day at the Greyhound station, the girls get off the buses with their picture books. And the guys come in from wherever they come in with their little, you know, kits and pictures and resumes and dream of being actors. And they're not wrong. They're right. This is the place to be. You either go to New York and get your training in the theater, or you come here and get your training in Hollywood. One of the two places it can happen. Don't give up. Watch these kind of movies and learn from them. Not only is this kind of proscenium an education for you, and excitement to watch for you and for people that are interested in watching movies to see good movies, it's a fabulous encyclopedia about what's gone on here and what is going to go on here and what's going on here in the present, because it's still happening here. Hollywood is the heartbeat of this country when it comes to anything. Back to the show.
You're not doing too badly, but you're forgetting to keep your guard up, see? Now, you've got to keep your guard up and stand this way with your left foot forward. That's it. You're forgetting to keep your guard up. See, I can knock it down too easy, or I can knock it up. Now, get your guard up so that I can't get to you. All right, now. See, you weren't watching. Now, you didn't keep your guard up. Now, come on, get it up. See? Now, you got to keep your eyes open. You got to watch what I'm doing. Now, I want to show you what a left hook and a right cross is. Just put your hands down. Now, that's a left hook, and this is a right cross, see? Now, get your guard up so I can't get to you. All right, Johnny, now watch yourself. I want to show you the left hook and right cross again. Left hook, right cross. I didn't hurt you, did I? Now, come on. Once more. Come on. Now, watch me. Keep your eye on me. Left hook, right cross. Not bad for after 20 years, huh? All right, come on. Let's try it again, Johnny. Come on. All right, come on, boy. Come on, let's try it again. Johnny! Johnny, it was an accident. You walked into it. Take it easy, Sonny. It was an accident.
It wasn't. He did it on purpose.
I was trying to make friends with my son.
Well, from what I could see, you weren't doing too well.
I thought we just misunderstood each other, but it's much worse than that. He really hates me.
Oh, Frank, don't be so melodramatic. Johnny's always been spirited. In an hour, he'll have forgotten all about it. Now, come on in the house and let me make you some coffee. Come on.
I found this stuck in the Dern when I opened up. It's for you.
Thank you. Mr. Lucas, would you mind terribly if I left for a little while? It's very important.
Why, sure, Betty. Is anything wrong?
I don't know.
Well, go ahead, but try to get back before the gang starts coming in, will you?
Gee, thanks a lot.
Betty?
Where are you?
Over here. Let's go back where I won't be seen.
Johnny, what's wrong? You're not in trouble again, are you?
No, nothing like that.
Then what is it?
I left home.
Oh, Johnny.
And that's why I wanted you to bring me the sandwich. I didn't want to be seen. I don't know if my father called the police or not.
I forgot the salt.
Yeah, I know.
Now, what did you have to go and do a thing like that for?
I don't have to stay where I'm not wanted.
Well, what makes you think that?
It's true. My old man hates me. Yeah, I bet he's glad I'm gone.
Johnny, you're imagining things. Look, why don't you call him up and tell him where you are? He's probably worried.
Huh. He don't care. Well, I don't care either. He'll never see me again.
But, Johnny, I want to see you again.
I wasn't going to run out on you, Betty. I was going to let you know where I'd be. If you promise not to tell.
Oh, I wouldn't tell anybody if you didn't want me to. But where are you going?
I don't know, but I'll get in touch with you.
I wish you weren't going at all. You know, I like you, Johnny. A whole lot.
I like you too, Betty. A whole lot.
Are you going tonight?
Oh, no, I thought I'd get some sleep first, then get an early start. I'm going to sleep in Bert's car here.
Oh.
Well, I guess we better say goodbye.
All right.
Bye, Betty.
It's 3 o'clock.
Frank, when are you going to swallow your